heard this name, FOI. I said, I don't know no army have no FOI. What the FOI is about? What is the meaning of FOI? The fruit of Islam. I said, brother, I'm not no fruit. Yeah, brother. You came from your mother, brother. Be it male or female, fruit. MGT fruit, FOI fruit. So yeah, brother, what does that have to do with the army, brother? It's the name given to the military training of the men belonging to Islam in North America. Well, we know that the Nation of Islam has left North America. Yes, and it's all over the world. That's why I'm saying, brothers and sisters, your nation needs you.
Yes,
don't let nobody else call you. Your nation needs you. Whatsoever you have got from his world, bring it here into your nation. Yes, we sit down and we look at it from a scriptural point of view, how we can go forward. Military training implies tactics. I was there fighting with my wife this morning because I'm saying tactics and you're saying it's
tactics.
Okay. So each one teach from. Imply military training imply maneuvers. Now we have to look up these words. Because maneuver meaning to move in a particular way.
Yes, sir.
Islam is mathematics and mathematics is Islam. You watch the enemy movies about army and you see they don't rush into anything. They sit down first, they study the leader. And if you study the leader, you will then understand or get an idea of how he thinks, how he moves. And if you find anything that aids you, you do not put it out. You know, like now, anything that we get with social media and everybody knows what we've got is like in the news you hear they were saying on Friday that WhatsApp and Facebook is meeting with the government to sit down and talk about the person who tried to do something. I don't know what he was doing. A brother was probably sick, because anybody who knows security in London, you cannot attack the Parliament building in them ways. No. Unless you're driving a lorry and you're coming from a particular angle. You cannot. The things that they put in front of the Parliament building is to stop any light vehicle. And they're not just there, they are drilled down in the road and they are secure.
That's right.
They are not no easy thing. They are at least 1.5 ton in weight for every ballad that you see. So whatsoever brother was doing, or what he think he was doing, all he was doing is justifying this man in putting certain things in place. But in place for whom? Because if WhatsApp is now meeting, and if Facebook is now meeting, all the chatting that we are doing on these websites, not that they haven't done it already, what they are doing, they are making you now aware that we are now looking into it regardless to what you think. So we are going to have to understand we need some military training that when a brother or a sister call you and say, Code 4, you know what Code 4 is. You don't need to send back on WhatsApp and say, what you mean by Code 4? Because we should have been in our room getting military training. Yes, family? I know for us as FOI, when we're going out, brother, A1 uniform. You dare not go phone brother and say, brother, what do you mean by A1? That means you haven't been at your class. Because A1 has been A1 for the longest time since I've been in the nation. If you hear that we're going out and you say, grave. Grave. Don't come in your suit and, no, grave. Mean you're down in your jeans and your tracksuit, that's what you do. You're incognito. And sometimes when you're incognito, You don't need to give a man assalamu alaikum to make everybody know who you are. Blessings.
Yes.
Blessings.
That's right. You become a brother.
One of the things I'm getting to understand with this man, he's got people working in all sphere of life.
That's right.
I was on a bus a couple of years ago, brother, and there was 3 brothers getting onto the bus, and the man had his wallet in his back pocket. One went on in front of him, and the 2 came on at the same time, but one took the wallet out of his pocket. The man was incognito, but by the time he touched the wallet, a handcuff was on his hand. And I was like, whoa, what's going on here? And then when the conductor came, he pulled out Scotland Yard, plain clothes. And then, is it Hill Street Blues? They used to have a police there that used to appear that he was drunk. But he was an undercover police. How many times you've heard organization in this country and they have sent male and female police officer to sleep with those who in the organization? That means they have been trained. We have to be trained. Not that we are going to send you to go that far. We are not sending nobody of God. I hear the minister Farrakhan said that we ain't sending nobody of God to do no devilish work. But we need to be trained.
Yes, sir.
We need to have a high training sensitivity about us on what we are doing.
Yes, sir.
We need to know how to speak in code. Because these are people who study military affairs all over the world. They can tell you how to destabilize every government. They know what to use. The minister said one of the weapons that they are mastering right now is food. If you can get your people hungry, who want to fight, what it said, oh, you can't make love on an empty stomach. So who's going to fight on an empty stomach? We, brothers and sisters, we have to get training. Military training implies going behind enemy lines. Going behind it. This is enemy line.
Yes, sir.
Having a meeting is behind enemy line.
Yes, sir.
But when you have to leave enemy lines first, and you go to the next enemy line, the next enemy line is your home.
Yes, sir.
You have to secure your home. You have to teach your children, whether they want to hear it or not. You have got to, we have got to give our children, our family, an understanding that there is a war coming.
Yes.
Whether they like it or not, I'm talking about loving everyone. There is a war coming with people who don't love us. They make it their business to study us, watch us. They are very much aware of the things we like and the things we don't like. We now have to come into an understanding that we have got to go behind enemy line and form a beachhead. The beachhead is where the first place that we land.
Yes, sir.
And then you need to scope, understand what you're looking for, how you should be moving, when you should be moving. I said to you, brothers and sisters, get a war movie and sit down and watch it. When they're making certain moves, even though they've got their radio, they don't speak.
Yes, sir.
They don't speak. It's like,
There you go.
and if you are not trained, you will know what he's talking about. Next thing you know, you have your head up. Next thing you know, you're down. You're dead. So, brothers and sisters, the training is for all of us. Each one teach one. You might be in the military to a particular degree and understand certain things. Come and share it so we all could get our training together.
Yes.
Yes.